Stillness and abundance, family. It's love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. To the sons and daughters of the sun. I'm out here doing what it do. The birds. Tapping in, grounding with Gaia. Connecting with Father Sky. Raising the vibration and frequency. I hope to find everybody in the truest and highest frequency and authentic version of oneself. As for me, I'm feeling good for no reason at all, in the highest version of my true and authentic self, vibrating in my multi-dimensional space, 0 point. We get this fire ready before we proceed. Life always giving us some distractions to fight through. I notice here lately, every time I'm getting ready to go in and record, when God trying to make a move, opposition got to send a Judas to work through, Everything perfect timing. Whatever happened, it should be happening. We got to work through it. We're going to sit in this fire of purification. Where there's light, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's light. Even if it's the uncomfortable type. Life is happening around us, so we got to work through the noise and stay focused. Highest acknowledgement to our higher selves, our innermost being. We acknowledge the ancestors and ancestral spirits. We acknowledge the angelic realm. We acknowledge the spirit guides, all of the highest order. No lower vibratory frequencies coming in this space. We acknowledge the Most High essence that we call God within us. Ashe. Stillness and abundance, stillness and abundance, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. To the cosmic consciousness and soul control family. Hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. In your true and authentic version of your authentic self. As for me, I'm feeling good for no reason at all. In the highest and truest authentic version of my higher self. But y'all just pause, let me get this paper, you hear me? Now that that's out the way, I hope everybody find oneself, yourself, in the highest well-being possible. And since I'm in the well-being, highest well-being possible, as for myself and oneself, I'm able to extend it to others. I say that to say, if everybody meant everybody well-being, the whole world, not just the world outside, but the world within us, will be a totally different state. Now, for those who really listening, you notice I said state and not place. The world within us, as well as the world around us, will be a totally different state, not place. So it's up to us to change the conditions, the external conditions that we occupy through the internal conditions that's occupying us. Somebody will catch it. If you want to be healthy, if we want to be healthy, we got to take our health into our own hand. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, as well as physically. I really didn't plan to do anything today because I wasn't getting no downloads as far as having a message for you all. All the downloads I was getting was basically pertaining to oneself, myself, and been meditating, cleaning, cleansing, purifying, and things of that nature, to keep myself in a firm foundation. And I say that because we got to exercise more in being grounded, because you don't hear it talked about much, but there is a such thing as vibrating too high. We don't want to vibrate too high that we lose our groundedness. There is a such thing as vibrating too high, and at the velocity that I be spinning in my orbit, I'm more capable probably than others of doing that. So I have to really do things to stay grounded. It's important. Firm foundation of groundedness keeps us stable, not just in ourselves, but in our relationships. A firm foundation of groundedness will keep us stable. And that's identifying with the earth element. Because in my meditation and going through the different elements, that's where my message came from to share with you all. So in the element of earth, you will find the foundation to be grounded, which will give you a foundation to be stable emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Water, the aspect of water, the understanding of water, and not only what it is in us and what it does for us, but as a compartment and component of the element that makes us exist. It's 3/4 of this thing that we call our body. But water gives us the comprehension and understanding of the concept of duality, in a singular form. You see me as a person in singular form, but in mental complex, there's a duality, a light and a dark, a masculine and a feminine. Fire, which we use in the meditation. Fire is a sign or a symbol of our willpower. You can see the fire in people. You can actually see what I'm explaining. Every element. If a person not in the earth element of groundedness, you can see it. They're erratic. You can see it in their behavior. For people who don't understand the duality or the water aspect of duality in life and in us, you can see it. If you don't understand the fire element in people and how it operates, you might fear it. Fire enables us to have willpower. It's where our inner drive comes from, discipline. I'm talking about the solar plexus area. It's our ability to focus through obstacles. It has everything to do with our self-development, our self-empowerment, our confidence, our self-esteem. Air, prana, wind, whatever you want to call it. Through our connection. If you need air if you living. So through our connection with the air element, it opens our heart to the mindfulness of all things, because anything in existence needs air to breathe. It opens our hearts to the mindfulness of all things through the inner mysteries between the relations of all things with us, human and divine. As you open your heart, you open the door to the universe. The more we open our hearts, we open the door to the universe. We microcosms of the macrocosm. As you open your heart, you open the door to the universe. Sound vibrates, carried on the wings of air. Sound vibrates, carried on the wings of air. Through our breath. Through our breath, we use our expansion through expression to the language of the land and the stars. We translate knowledge through music and poetry, through time, and through the barriers of people. Light. Light is the center of our vision. The first eye, some know it as the third eye, but it's the first eye. It's the power of our insight, imagination, awareness. It's known as the Kundalini, the Chi, the life force. We use light to bring duality to a single point of focus through the first eye. So when the statement was made, I am the light of the world, I am the light of the world. Through the first eye we see all things. The 0 point, the center of gravity in us, the 0 point, the G spot. It is known by many things. It's the G in the center of the Masonic symbol. It's the infinite and dimensionless consciousness that flows through us all, that radiates from within us all. The nature of consciousness that has no limit and connects us all to the intelligence of God, to the intelligence of creation, to the intelligence of Source itself. Divine man, God, manifesting man in our capacity to generate, operate, and destroy. And this is the reasons that we got to do better with ourselves, by knowing who we are. Knowledge itself is the beginning of all things. And if I'm me, because I am that I am, and you are you, then your journey and my story and your story may probably be different. We got to learn to watch our own plate. Because when you don't learn how to watch your own plate, you don't know if somebody's stealing off your plate because you're too busy trying to watch everybody else. Last but not least, Lord, he don't need respect. It only reveals where it's not. If it is what it is in life, what is life, it's on us to live it how we want to. I love y'all, family. Stillness and blessed, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Like, share, subscribe. If you watch my videos, at least you can do is press the like button. I appreciate all support. I appreciate all donations. And I appreciate all those who do support and who do donate. With that, feel good for no reason at all. Remain in the truth and highest frequency of your authentic self. And until next time, I love y'all, family. Love and light.